and welcome to this week's video. I'm sorry if it's all a bit yellow this week, but there's no daylight because I've just come back from the theatre and it's 11:30, 11:45 at night. And why I'm looking at my watch, I don't know, because I don't actually wear a watch. So I don't know what that's about. Yes, we've made the transition from rehearsal room to the theatre, and it looks phenomenal. Oh my God, it looks so good. And that's what this week's video is about. I went down last week, actually, while we were still in the rehearsal room, and shot some footage while they were still working on the set, so it's not lit. Now, of course, we're in there, we're into technical rehearsals, and it's lit, and it just looks fantastic. Front of house, everything is wonderful. Rear of house, oh my God, it's a nightmare. You just cannot, I cannot find my way round anywhere. On Monday, it took me 9 minutes to find the stage from a third floor dressing room. I kid you not. 9 minutes. There are staircases. I find myself walking into store cupboards, fire exits. I twice made it onto the street. Once I was almost in Victoria Blooming Station. Dressed as a goat, remember? There's a complete nightmare. Anyway, never mind that. Let me show you the video, and you will be the first to have this sneak preview of what you will see when you go into the auditorium, if indeed you're coming to see the show. So here's the set model that we have in the rehearsal rooms, just for reference. And then, magically, there's the real thing. And there's a flying monkey, or rather a technician putting his money where his mouth is. He looks fairly confident, doesn't he? Fairly relaxed. And here's the dragon that dominates the proscenium arch, surrounded by the cogs and workings and the organ pipes up above of the Time Dragon clock, which according to the book is a travelling fairground organ type amusement in which the story is told. So in order to work on this set, they've done a rather clever thing that I've never seen before. That white bit isn't part of the design, it's just safety curtain. They built a floor out over the stall seats so they can just walk on and off stage without clambering around. It's a sort of general depository for cables and bits of set that haven't found a home yet. And all that mess, despite having all that space, still spills out from the front of house, which is looking a bit glamorous. And these guys will find a space to work even if it means being out in the street. And this is the automation desk. And the automation team, who I really wanted to do a bit of an interview with. Tell me that.
Yes.
How's it going, guys?
We're going to lunch.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Wouldn't make much of an interviewer, would I? Still, the set looks great, and even better now it's lit, which will be the subject of next week's. I've already got a bit of footage, and I'll get some more of backstage and the set lit. And I've also done, or I am doing, a bit of a meet the company, a little bit of a chat with everybody, which is quite sweet. I say, hurrah for the fact there was no man in pants this week. Not sure, can't promise you that you'll get off as lightly next time. So that's it for this week. My troublesome line may have gone through a little bit of a breakthrough, the Wickledy Walsh's Wasp, because at the last run through before the theatre, as you'll know if you read the blog, it came out right. There was some cost involved with that, but it came out, that particular line came out right. We've done it a couple of times in the technical rehearsal already. I have to say, the curse may have been lifted. It's a little bit early to say that. I'm making myself nervous even suggesting it. Who knows? We shall see. Watch this space.